can why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How about that time counter shot? Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Both fighters went. Standing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. They missed with the jab. Catch and shoot. Missed with that right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Go back out in this round. Good round. I like that.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
That counter shot lands. It's all offense all the time. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Nice exchange here from both men. Right uppercut just off target. A very competitive round. seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breath.
Great round. Now relax. It's the same again. Don't change it.
To switch back on. Get focused.
There's the bell for round 6. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Good counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. That uppercut doesn't land. Nice counter shot. That right hook catching air. Down goes Ben. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Just get your breath back.
All right, now you're switching off. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back.
Sets him up. We'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
What are you doing? You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight.
Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can hold it right there? And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Hold that thought. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Nice counter shot. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. And he scores with the counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Good counter punching. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
It's a god-awful referee.
Big round, now relax. Stay focused. Don't...
Come on, you're better than that. You done all that work in...
You were thinking you were smart. You weren't loaded up. You were still running.
Round 8, and we're off again. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot, and that's the last thing you want.
He threw a punch and just got countered. There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice job by him to block that jab. What heart? Did you see that? And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Ben right now. Down goes Ben. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.